Okay, so in this video we'll learn about a very special function which I like a lot called split function. So let's see what is a split function. So function name is split function. Split function, right? So what is a split function? So split method in Python is used to split a string into a list of substring based on a specified delimiter. Now the delimiter is a character basically which that separates the substrings in the original string. Okay, so let's see one example. Let's define a string. So let's say counting. Counting is a string which I'm defining 1 2 3 4 5. Let's say this is a counting. I am defining a string name counting. Okay, then let me print also. So this is a string. Now what I want basically I'm looking for not a string, I'm looking for the how we can say it. So I'm looking for a list of this counting, not the string. So how can I get that? So we can achieve that by uh, for some for loop or something, but we have a very special function called split. So we'll see a split function. No, there is a way to get it. Is a help. Okay, so we'll find out later. However, we can find a substring equals to, or let's say counting list equals to counting dot split, and we have to specify a delimiter on which I want to split this. So I will be using comma as my delimiter, and that's it, and our job is done. Great, guys. So this function has created a list for me by splitting this entire string on the, so wherever it finds a comma it will create one token. It will create a tokenization also, we call it in NLP when we go right. But again, this is where you are splitting this string based on certain criteria, and that criteria is defined by the delimiter you want to use. We can also use max split. We can also use something called max split. So max split. So let's say I define it to, what will happen? Now see what it has done. It has gone till second level. It has first two, it has split it and created a separate element, and remaining it has considered as a single element. Okay, so that's how we can control the max split also. Okay, now if I have a counting string, not like this, if I have, let's say I have defined this counting string like this. Okay, so let's say this is my counting string. So when I do this split, right, when I do this split and I don't specify anything, so by default it considers this white space or the blank space as a split criteria. So by default it takes as a space, or the empty white space, or you can say empty, will be used as a delimiter for us. Okay, and for example, if I have this counting in this, let's say I have this, and I have, let's say I have this, I have, let's say I have hash, I have at the rate. Okay, so let's say if I have a string like that, then I can use so I am trying to introduce to you a new package which I will be using, import read. So it's a regex. I will be, okay, I think I should talk about regex as well. So the regex we can use, so regex, so there's a function which we can use the splitting. So so counting list would be counting list would be read dot split, and here I can pass multiple or like what and all I have used there, right? I think it will work like that, and then I'm doing it on counting, and let's see counting list what it comes out to be. Yep. So see, it has taken whatever if you are using on multiple splits, right? So that is one way to achieve that, right? So that's all on splitting, and we'll see the another good function which is called join function, which is also a function which we can apply on list. So that's all for this video. See you in another video.